Perfect. Perfect. Well, welcome everyone. I'm Lisa Raposo. I am the Executive Director at the SUNY Center for Professional Development. This is the last day of our Professional Development Week. So for those of you who have been here with us every lunch hour, I hope you have gotten a lot out of it. I hope it has spurred some thinking on your part in regards to your professional development and professional development plans as we think about the spring semester. And we are going to be sending out an evaluation after this series. So we'll be asking for your feedback about this week and asking for your input about what you would want to see in another professional development week. So please take the time to fill that out. Your input is very important to us. This has been an exciting week. We have covered things from AI to imposter syndrome to highlighting free resources that we have available to us as SUNY faculty and staff due to several partnerships we have with Coursera and Google, and covered a wide range of topics. And everything has been recorded. We will be putting that into the CPD YouTube channel and sending out a playlist. So I'm just going to encourage people to search in YouTube for SUNY CPD videos. Please follow that channel. Not only will you get the playlist for Professional Development Week, but as we engage in professional development activities throughout the semester, where we can record things and offer those out, we certainly do. And there's a lot of resources in there. There is a search bar. You can go ahead and put in the topic of accessibility or AI or any topic that you're interested in learning about, and just see what resources that we already have available to you. So again, happy to kick off today's session. Our presenter today is Madeline Kaplan, and I just want to thank Madeline. Madeline is with the SUNY CPD. She is our manager of communications and community engagement, and she was the person primarily responsible for putting together this week. This is really our public awareness campaign and kind of a celebration at the end of the fall semester. So Madeline, thank you. Thank you for all of your work on this week. And thank you for your presentation today. I will formally introduce you. Not only is she our manager of communications and community engagement, which means she does all of our posting on social media, on Facebook, on LinkedIn. She creates our badges for us. She oversees our email marketing, our catalog design, all that good, really creative stuff Madeline does for us at the CPD. Before coming to the CPD, she was an intern with us and attended the University of Buffalo, and she recently earned her bachelor's degree in communication and nonprofit leadership. So with that, Madeline, closing out the week, I'm going to turn things over to you.
Thank you for the introduction. You covered my intro slide for me, but I'll reiterate everything. I appreciate it. So, hello everyone. Welcome to my session on building community and collaboration with the Viva Engage. I'm really excited to show you how you can use this platform to connect with colleagues, share knowledge, and collaborate across SUNY. By the end of the session, you'll know how to access Viva Engage, join groups, create your own communities, and use all the different tools to keep your discussions very vibrant. As Lisa just mentioned, I began my work with the CPD earlier this year as a marketing intern. And after graduating in May, I transitioned to my current role as the manager of communications. I am very passionate about building connections across SUNY, and when I'm not working, I love to spend quality time with my family. Today, I'm very excited to show you how Viva Engage can strengthen our professional communities. So why Viva Engage? Well, it integrates with Microsoft 365, so collaboration is very easy with tools that we already use. It's a professional networking platform to share knowledge and build communities beyond your campus. So as you all know, CPD is our professional development hub, and the Learning Commons, Viva Engage, is where system-wide communities connect. Communities of practice exist across a wide range of interests: teaching, leadership, DEI, instructional design, and more. These communities are created for you already, so you don't need to set them up yourself. Getting started is very simple. So let me drop this in the chat really quick so that you can follow along if you'd like. This is the link to Microsoft 365. You're going to log in with your campus credentials. And once you join a community, which I'll show you later, you'll be able to see polls, announcements, Q&A events. All you have to do is go to the search tab, which is circled as step 1. Then you're going to search for Engage and then click the Engage app. Only those with @suny.edu emails can be group admins, but anyone that's part of the SUNY Microsoft tenant can become a member and participate. And as I mentioned before, we set up the communities for you, so all you have to do is join and participate. Next. To find our communities and view a complete list of the public and private groups, all you have to do is go to the CPD Learning Commons webpage located under the SUNY Communities tab. Public groups are very easy to join, and I'll show you how to do this next. Private groups, however, do require a request to the moderator, which will be listed under each group name if you open the accordion. Everyone, when you request to join a public group, is also automatically added to the CPD main Viva Engage group. And this is a great central place to see updates, connect with colleagues, view our announcements. I like to post a lot in there. So let me share this link with you. Oops. And this will bring you to the page that I was just referring to. If you'd like to follow along. Okay, so at the top of the page, you're going to see this Viva Engage Quick Guide. This is a page that basically gives you a quick overview of what Viva Engage is and how we use it within SUNY, essentially everything that I'm going over this afternoon. Engage is different from Microsoft Teams, which a lot of us use because it's meant for a broad, open conversation and larger groups rather than small projects and smaller teams. It also highlights that you may need to switch your SUNY tenant to see all of the available groups, and it gives you photos and how-tos and everything. So it basically covers everything that you can do inside a community, things like posting updates, sharing resources, starting discussions, polls, everything you can think of. Overall, the page is there to help SUNY employees understand where Viva Engage fits into our toolkit and how it supports cross-campus collaboration and professional development. So then at the bottom of the page that I shared with you, you're going to see a form to join public groups. These are all listed above. Your response then gets sent to me. You can check off as many as you'd like to join, and then I go in and manually add you to each of the groups that you requested. Once I do that, you're going to get an email confirmation letting you know once you sign into Viva Engage, everything should pop up for you. So this is what Viva Engage looks like inside. All the communities you'll join, as I said, are created and maintained by the CPD. Your role is just to participate, post updates, comment, share resources, use polls, and as I also mentioned before, only SUNY.edu users can be admins. So the admins can control members, remove people, add people, all those good things. But as a CPD, we handle all the back end stuff for you. So these are the tools that you can use. If I go back, you can see there it is right at the top under the search bar in each community. So even though the CPD creates the communities, you can still keep them very active, and we encourage you to. You can use polls to gather input, Q&A to foster debate, discussions to share news that you have, and files and resources to help share helpful information. When posting a discussion, you will also have the choice to send out as an announcement. It'll be a little like a megaphone icon, it's pink. This means that whatever you post in that moment will automatically be sent to every member in the community as an email. This increases your visibility and makes sure that your words are read ASAP. So here is a wonderful example by our own Erin Maney. This was posted in our faculty development community of practice. It announced National Distance Learning Week and highlights several SUNY online webinars that happened across the system. It's a great example of how communities use Viva Engage to share professional development opportunities, bring visibility to system-wide events, and encourage cross-campus participation. Posts like this really help faculty and staff stay informed, highlight best practices, and make it easy to support colleagues. This is exactly the kind of activity that we like to see. I love giving it a little like. You can see our own Chris Price also liked this. He is he is the main owner of the faculty development community of practice. So yeah, this was a great example. Love to see this. And sometimes I will even repost or share that in the main CPD community for everyone to see. All right, so I know that was pretty quick. I know this may be new to some people, so I just want to see if there's any questions that people may have. If you'd like to come off mute, you absolutely can. And I will also share my email. If you would like to discuss this more in depth and or create your own community, please reach out to me. I can go over the steps that you need or the information that I need to create the communities for you. It's very simple. It's usually just a name, a brief description, and then anyone that you'd like to add to the community right away. I don't think. Okay, I see one of the questions answered. Thank you, Lisa.
Did you just want to go and repeat that question as well? So in case other people had the same one?
Yes, so if it requires the SUNY Microsoft tenant, does that mean that our campuses who are still on Google would be precluded from joining a group? So you should still be able to have access as long as you are part of the SUNY Microsoft system. I have not had any issues so far. But worst comes to worst, I can connect with IT and troubleshoot that if you are having trouble joining from a Google account. Does anyone else have any questions?
Yeah, can I ask a question about accessing? Um,
Absolutely.
I'm in enrollment management, and we've been using um Yammer or Viva Engage, whatever it's called these days. We've been using it for quite a while, and we have had some issues with people getting dropped. Um, I'm hoping that this new rec being required to be logged in with your, at least from what I understand, your Microsoft credentials um, will help with some of that. But the link that I used to send out to people apparently no longer works. It was a public link. Now you have to use a different link. I just wasn't sure if you um, knew what would be the best link to send when I add somebody, let's say from Finger Lakes, and I add them to our group. How do I tell
Um,
them to actually access?
so I can show you really quick. I will stop sharing and I will show you my own group. I think this might be the easiest way to walk you through. Okay, so here is what my Viva Engage looks like. This is the SUNY CPD one. And right here, if you see this little link icon, you can
Hmm.
copy the
Hmm.
community link and then share that with the person directly. And like I said before, if you are having any issues and the link's not working for them, if you'd like to send me an email with their email, I can manually go in and add them for you.
Okay, yeah. So that is the link I just started to use again. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yep.
Yep.
All right. Does anyone else have any questions? I know this is very brief. I apologize. I may have rushed a little bit, but yeah, like I said, I'm happy to discuss this in depth, or if you have any questions come up in the future, I'm always here to answer them. And my email is in the chat as well as on the CPD webpage for you.
I just wanted to mention as well, Madeline, that I am in groups within Microsoft Teams, and then I'm also in groups within the SUNY Learning Commons, which is at Viva Engage. And one of the main differences I see with communication is that when you're in a Microsoft team, um, discussions are usually held in that chat area, which is just kind of a long running list. That list can have various types of questions.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's difficult to go back and find, oh, what was the answer? Did we discuss this? Whereas with the Viva Engage group, I think it's just better for asynchronous kind of communication. You can post a question and then all the answers are underneath that. Then you can post a separate topic and then all the discussion is, kind of rolled up into that. So I do find for that kind of way to organize your communication, the Viva Engage is really helpful for communities, creating that community of practice, and it's just a kind of a different way of communicating.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I really enjoy just the overall interface of it. It's very easy to read through and to sort. There's different options to search for questions that haven't been answered, recent posts, or recent activity if someone was answering an older question, things like that. So absolutely.
It's definitely more that social media feel.
Yes, absolutely.
Any other questions from folks? Well,
Awesome.
feel free to reach out.
Absolutely. I just want to thank you all very much for joining. This was a great week, and I appreciate if you came to multiple or just one of our sessions. This has been a great opportunity for me, especially being so new to the CPD. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your semesters, great spring semester, and reach out if you have any questions.
I'm very happy holidays.
Yes, happy
Oh, we have
holidays indeed.
another question in there. Oh, from Portland. Just saying thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Thank you, Meg.